Yo, what's going on, Battle Nations? This is 50 from the Guild of Glory. Today, we're going to be working on the Kraken repeatable version. We are going to be doing the free-to-play. There are some different ways to take out the Kraken, but we will highly encourage people to be at level 46 for the best possible chance. Anything lower has a higher chance of not succeeding. This is the plan that we're going to be going for. We did a poll in our Guild of Glory server, and 3 M10s were the most voted for. So this is what we're going to be doing with. So we're going to be using 3 M10s, 2 Raptor battleships R1s, and 3 buoys, 2 baby groupers. All these will be rank 4. If you could get rank 5, rank 6 on the buoys, that would be super helpful for you. I've done them multiple times with rank 4 buoys, but having higher rank buoys definitely helps out with front lines surviving. This is material cost for every unit that we will be using, and this is the formation that we're going to be doing. Ideally, we want to use the M10s in the back, and then we'll use the Raptors, and we want to prioritize the Kraken head. The R1s, Raptor battleships, do have fall off damage with their diagonal attacks, so we want to make sure that the crosshair of that attack is focused on that head. And we have a chance to get a tentacle, and these are the rewards for it. Let's get into the battle. Alright. So, our M10s are going to be the main damage, but these tentacles will be on a cooldown, and we just want to make sure that we can hit the head. With the R1s, just hit the head. The M10s will be having the V attack with splash damage on as assisting on the tentacles, but key focus is on the head. So the tentacles, once they get their cooldowns off, the first attack will be a row 1, row 2 hit. Anywhere on the row 1, row 2 splash hit. But the second ability is freeboard attack, so it can attack anywhere. Hopefully they can focus on the buoys or on the fish, because fish on fish action does not have good crit hits or base hits, so it's going to be very good for us. But hopefully we could live long enough to clear the battle. If there is a chance of a tentacle that has a high chance of critting a ship and you feel like you're going to lose a ship, we rather you back out, restart the battle for a better chance of a success rate compared to just fighting it out with a high chance of maybe losing a ship. If you do lose a ship and you feel like you're not going to win the battle, we rather you lose minimal losses on units compared to you get to the end of it and you lose everything and you have to wait a whole bunch. This is why we would like you to have extra units to help out for down the future. So, this diagonal attack for the R1s, this crosshair, we want to make sure it is focus on the Kraken head, because if it's on this tentacle and goes on the diagonal, the head is going to have the fall off damage. So we're going to start off with that. Get the R1's V line attack. We're gonna play with this, but that critical hit on that R1 is not really favorable. That's perfect. Now we're gonna use our V attacks. Always have one of the always aim with the tentacles, but also have that corner of that attack hitting that Kraken head. So one more turn till we get that R1. That's unfortunate that we killed that off that quickly. Back to the R1. It is way easier doing it with all our M10s instead of R1s, but with everybody saving up a few nanopods to attack with a few M10s, it definitely helps out make the battle easier. All right, that's nice. This is Ironically, this is actually working out really well for us. So we're going to go for a V attack again. So now that's on full cooldown. That is the attack that we don't want on any of the ships. So when we are taking on a tentacle, this is an attack that we want to leave on cooldown. If the first attack is not on cooldown, we want to reset that. So that's when we'll kill a tentacle. But the second ability that's on cooldown, we want to leave it on cooldown, and we want to avoid attacking that. There we go. R1s. Poison attack. We're not. It's lucky that all these ships are immune to poison. So I'm going to focus on a different tentacle, but always have that corner hitting the head. The bogies are doing a fantastic job. So since there's still armor, I don't want to use the machine gun attack. I don't want to use this attack. I might have to use a R1 just for splash damage that I could just focus on the head. Alright. Okay, M10. We got our V attack back. Nice. I'm going to focus on that back tentacle. Weaken it. So our M10s are on reloads. Have that R1 focus. Stay off my M10s. V attack, V attack. Now that is a cooldown we want to reset. Next turn that cooldown will be off, so we could kill that tentacle, and reset the cooldown on that middle tentacle. So go here. That's fine. Those abilities are reset. They're gonna poison, kill that ship. That's fine. Weaken those tentacles again. Nice crit hit. That tentacle in the corner, this far corner, we're not touching it at all. That tentacle is so irrelevant. I didn't want to reset that tentacle health, but it is what it is. And now we want to reset that tentacle. Ooh, that's a brutal hit. But no breach, so we're happy. That is perfectly fine. Unfortunately, we lost our raptor, but now we're just going to do machine guns. This is going to get close. No. We may need our fish. It's all going to come down to the M10s if we can survive long enough. It's literally going to be the M10s. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Now we're getting a little questionable. So Kraken is 266, so that's going to be about 3 hits. So we're going to weaken that back tentacle. That's 200. So literally 1 hit we win. Because he has 50 to 60 HP. And there we go. And when we win the battle, we get skulls and teeth. We'll do it again just to show the consistency of it. Two baby groupers are ones. All right, here we go. Use the R1s first. It's better than the one before. There we go. Now that is going to be a reset because that M10's not going to live very long. So we would want to reset and have a better start. Right. So we don't want to use that first attack, second attack on the R1s because of fallout damage. So that was a bad error on my part. Let's try this again. That's a great start. And now we're doing the V attacks. One more attack till R1s are ready. Nice and low health for the tentacles. Beautiful gray hit. That is unfortunate that we lost R1 that quickly. That is really unfortunate. But that is just the luck of the draws. That breach is not going to be friendly to us either. This is where you kind of get a feeling that you may want to restart, but we're going to play it out. Reset that cooldown on the front tentacle. We're going to use the first attack on the back tentacle. Not the front tentacle on that side. We won't touch. Do we have an attack ready? No. We're going to use the machine gun, but what the tentacle still have, the Kraken head still having armor, it's going to do a lot more reduced, which is not really favorable. That's good spots. Now we're working on that Kraken head. Looks like we're going to have a chance of losing our buoy in the middle. That's close. That is going to be close. Gonna use that tentacle in the front. Hit that. We lost a buoy. That's fine. We may. Ooh. So that bite is not going to hit the back row. But tentacles are in a good spot right now. So we're going to ball with this and keep going with it. Nice. That's unfortunate. So we're just going to run with the two M10s. We're on cooldown, so we need... Ooh, we're cutting it close. Come on, give us some big damage. Let's go, let's go. Buoys are coming clutch. Let's kill that back tentacle. This is gonna be close. Actually, that's an. We appreciate it. We appreciate M10 service. One more hit and we win. Now is the luck in our favor. Let's go. And we got a tentacle. This is Fiddy from the Guild of Glory. If you guys find this video very helpful for you, give it a like, give it a subscribe. We'll see you on the battlefield.